adapt are not bound by circumstance.
Perfection may be unattainable, but imagine striving for any less.
These could really help you in there.
Well fought, General. You made much better progress that time.
Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters?
With just the three of us to attend to the fallen now, we're short-handed. But we've begun recruiting new shield maidens.
Well, I happen to know of one lass who'd jump at the chance to join your ranks.
You mean Thrud? Sif and Thor's daughter? Believe me, I know. She sought us out before the call even left our lips.
She fights well, and can be trusted.
A recommendation from you, General. With that, how could we ignore her? Not that she'd let us.
Left side! Since we keep going back in, I take it this process is working for you somehow.
Yes. Succeed or fail. I feel progress. Clarity. I need to see it through.
Very good, brother. Right side, brother!
An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing me deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Kratos, I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios, was it fueled by any personal motivations? Was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal. I did know him, long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness, and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
Think it's worth the price it exacts, brother? I see you were thinking of taking on a burden.
Kratos, I hope you'll forgive me for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective?
You may.
Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield a better influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead, and not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to
Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead. As if I were someone to be followed.
Your self-criticisms, valid and otherwise, seem well reflected here in Valhalla. It's no accident that your mind manifested that throne. It's more than a symbol. It's a challenge to revisit your assumptions. Mimir is right. You have the power, and I think the wisdom, to redefine what it means to you. To assert that power is to prove to yourself that the chair doesn't change you, doesn't make you a new person. Not if you know who you are, why you serve.
Behind you, brother! Right side! Behind you, brother! Behind you! Valhalla's got a bounty on that one. Kill. Valhalla will be impressed. Pass should be unlocked now, shall we? I wouldn't say no to some short-time help.
Plucking a son of Thor out your memory, of all things.
Guess you're not done with me yet, Kratos. And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way, am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind. But for what it is worth, the death I gave you wasn't just.
Oh, how touching. Yeah, not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you. A little something to remember by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment. Great! Oh, you've missed these slippery bastards, haven't you? Another weapon, idiot! Watch from underneath! A Minotaur. Now we'll see who's half a man. He's charging at us. Siphoner to your right! Don't worry, Kratos. None of these foes are real, though they do feel real. Isn't that funny? Thought you'd want to know. Kill a monster, I I suppose Valhalla's impressed with that kill. Friendly reminder, your foes are getting stronger the longer you fiddle around. How interesting. A dragon bird. I hope it pecks you to death. Mind the tail, you imbecile! Behind, incoming! Your shield! Strike now! That winged creature with the trident? Blind behind you! Don't let him club us! Behind you, dummy! That's it. You've opened a way forward for your blood-soaked and savage ways. Disrupted, you halfwit! this one, I want to say, troglodyte? Behind you, incoming! Charging at us! Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Watch your right, moron! Oh, not the song attack! Incoming right side! Might want to pick up the pace, unless you want everything to get more difficult. Behind you, idiot! Left flank! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here? Okay, you've killed everything. Break the tether, quickly! hurry up and make a decision on my account.
I'm back.
Kratos, you made it back. Good. I have another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see? Defend yourself! Outstanding technique! Be ready! Let our battle clear your mind. Behind you, watch out! Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness, bringing a darkness over everything you could see?
It felt true.
Darkness, your curse!
You better get into the light, brother! Arms up! Behind you, watch out! Behind you, watch out! Darkness come. You occur! Brother, get in the light! It's all in the wrist, you know. Draft is incredible, Crater. Do you have more of that in you? Ready, you brother! I felt that one. Darkness come! Your curve! Get out of the darkness, brother! On your right! Defend yourself! Behind you! Darkness come! Your curve! Brother, get in the light! I yield. I yield.
Good then.
I don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios's chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death, and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days.
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor.
It wouldn't really be him in there, I can assure you. You have a memory of a past fight, and I'm sure Valhalla takes advantage.
But why him?
I don't think that's for me to say.
Well, something for us to ponder in between melees.
Your focus is paying off.
Air.
Take this. Adaptation is the gateway to glory. Keep pushing. Keep reaching. I'll tell you more of my story now, if you care to hear it.
Fresh rewards with a side of new opportunities.
Well done, sir.
Shield Maiden.
Your rewards. Valhalla respects you. You give it no choice. Back to my story.
Proceed.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven, without fear or frankly much sense, to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge, and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further.
And they say you can't buy self-improvement.